Hey friends, greetings. I hope everyone is okay. It's been a pretty rough week for me thus far. It's not over, but it's been pretty rough with what's going on in my life. And I'm talking about my current job. I know I mentioned in some videos ago about what I was doing and what I'm moving towards. I don't want to make mention of that too much anymore, because even in the Bible it says you shouldn't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. And I do not want to let people know what I'm doing. So I even removed that video as well, because there might be co-workers who basically check that video. But anyway, it's pretty rough in my workplace right now. It's a very high tension area. Things are going down. Lots of stuff is hitting the fan. And basically what's happening is that, a lot of other co-workers have walked off the job because of, one particular person who my boss refuses to reprimand. But we're not going to really get into that, because I've had an altercation with this person as well. And when I decided to last night, I said, hey, if you don't take care of the situation, I am going to walk out. And, generally my boss called me this morning and he was like kind of talking to me, and he's like, I really need your help and stuff like that. And I'm like saying, dude, if you need my help, you need to make sure that this person is not harassing me. Anyway, without talking more about the situation, I want to talk about breaking down the walls of defenses, and that's going to be my topic right now. And what I'm talking about is the attack that is happening to the males in society, the heterosexual male, and children in general, both boys and girls. What is this attack that I'm talking about? I'm talking about the attack of pedophilia as something normal. And I'm talking about transgenderism as something as normal. And I'm talking about drag queens as something as normal. Notice that drag queens are mostly males who are dressing up as females. Now, even in the Bible, it tells you that a man should not wear that which pertains to a woman, neither shall a woman wear that which pertains to a man. The Bible is very strict and very clear about what men should be wearing and what women should be wearing, okay? A man, you should not be in a position where you cannot identify a man if he's a man, or a woman if she's a woman. You should be able to just look at them and tell, oh yeah, that's a woman. You shouldn't have to guess it. You shouldn't have to even ask anyone if they are male or if they are female, right? We're supposed to be clear on that thus far, right, people? Now, the attack on our children is this. They are opening up our children and getting them ready for sexualization. They are sexualizing our children. Right? If you look in the news, they have the drag queen reading public libraries, and when you look at some of these things, some of these guys are sex offenders, right? Why do they always want us to celebrate that which is not right in society? But again, I quote the Bible: woe unto you who call evil good and good evil, who call bitter sweet and sweet bitter. You understand what I'm saying? Woe to those people. Anyway, sorry, I almost lost my train of thought. But they are attacking our children. And why are they attacking our children? Is because they want to have sex with kids. Now, especially with pedophilia, they want to make pedophilia a normal sexual orientation, saying that this is how people are born. And listen, everybody is born with sexualization. We're born to have sex. This is how God has made us. You understand? We are sexual beings. Now, if you want to talk about who people have sex with and who people desire to have sex with, that there is where we're gonna say you're wrong, and that part is a choice. Homosexuals choose who they want to have sex with. They choose who they are attracted to. They choose who they go to bed with. They choose who they go on a date with and lock lips with. Same thing as us men. We choose the type of women that we want to have in our lives. We choose who we want to go to bed with. We choose who we lock lips with. All right? So don't tell me that pedophilia is something that they can't help. It is not something that they cannot help. I can understand if you can say it's something that they are struggling with. They're struggling with those demons, as do we all. We all struggle with demons. You have people who, they come out of prison, they have kleptomania. They struggle with the demon of kleptomania. They struggle with stealing stuff. You understand? So, listen, don't tell me that pedophilia is normal. The sin, you can say sin is normal. The fact that they have evil thoughts is normal. But don't tell me that it's something that we should be okay with, because it's not something to be okay with, and we're not going to be okay with it. Now, why are they trying to make pedophilia normal? Because they want it to be okay to say it's okay for them to feel this way and have sex with kids. Now, where am I going with this? Well, after they kind of normalize and, legalize pedophilia, what they are now going to legalize is, and that's where they're on the path to, they are legalizing and normalizing, kids having sex with grown adults. And that's where it's going to lead to next, because this is what this is all leading to, right? And I'm going to break it down right now as to why it's leading to this. I'm going to tell you why it's leading to this. I'm going to start with transgenderism first, right? The reason why I'm starting with this first is because, to me, this is the most disgusting one. All right? They are giving kids the right to choose over their own parental guardian figures the way they want to live. Right? Let's talk about that. That's what they're doing. They're giving kids the right to behave that way. In Canada, if you don't give a child that claims that they are in the wrong sex or the wrong body or whatever it is, if you don't give them the treatment, you can go to prison. Look it up. Right? And after they've broken down the moral fabric of the parents and given all choices to children, what's going to stop them from saying that kids want to have sex whenever they want to have sex? Do you understand what I'm saying now? That's where this is leading in society. That's where this is going. They are sexualizing our kids and preparing them to have sex with grown people. Right? Because kids are not going to generally say no or yes. If you entice a little child, they don't have the wherewithal to tell you no. And if they're afraid of you, they're definitely going to tell you yes. And that is my problem. That is my problem. They're breaking down the defenses that parents should have in order to protect their kids from these predators. These predators that want to leech and make our kids victims. Right? They're breaking down these defenses. All these kids that you're talking about, they're drag kids and all those things, and they should live their lives the way they want to live it. They should live their truth. What they're doing is removing the parental right to parent your child the way in which they're supposed to grow. You understand? Because the next thing that's going to happen is that they're going to say that the kids should be able to choose if they want to have sex or not have sex. That's why they're giving them sex education from so early now. Because they want kids to have sex with. That's what people want. That's what they want. They want to have sex with our children. You understand? And that's just the truth of it. They're trying to break down the moral fabric of society so that they can do their nasty deed. But let me tell you something, people. There is a God. He is watching them. And he has things set in place with these people, that even when these government officials claim and think that they can usurp the authority that is God, they have a lot of judgments here on earth and in heaven that they are going to pay for. Anyway, people, that's my 2 cents. Enough love and respect. I'll give you guys a little bit more of an update of what's going on with my workplace. I'm going in right now. Like I said, I didn't even feel like I wanted to go to work today. It's just really, really stressful. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta, I've got a wife and a child and another child on the way. This is not the time for me to break down. This is the time that I have to buckle down and work and deal with things. So, enough love and respect, people. Chime in, tell me what you think. Like I said before, they're trying to break down the moral fabrics of society so that they can have sex with our children, and they are sexualizing our kids from early so that they can get used to being in the world of sexuality and desensitized to what is actually wrong for them at that age. Alright? Enough love and respect, people. Laters.